Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. This is Chijamz. So I welcome you to another day in our crypto trading masterclass. Olale Khan is asking if we cashed in our COP already. Well, I did receive COP. I'm still hoping to get it. By the way, my address was supposed to be in the last batch. Yeah. So, but be that as in me, I have at least, I think, 32 of my friends in the group that got it. So that's something, right? Yeah. And someone sent me $500 as thank you today. I was so glad. And I'm going to mute everyone right now because there are interferences. So, in today's class, I want to teach you how to make money on Binance, trading on Binance peer-to-peer. I started the making money on Binance training yesterday. We talked about the staking. Today, we want to talk about the peer-to-peer. We have less than 20 minutes to go. I'm going to try as much as I can to make the classes shorter. People are telling me that the classes are too long, so we should try and make it shorter and straight to the point. So that's what I'm going to do today, right? First things first, let me quickly go to the Binance P2P. So if you go to trade, right? If you go to trade, you see convert, classic. We've talked about these ones, right? So I'm going to go to peer-to-peer. But let me explain the concept. Before I start, let me explain the concept behind peer-to-peer training, and then I would also explain the concept behind making money via peer-to-peer. So when cryptocurrency started, the whole idea behind cryptocurrency was to ensure that people transact money without the need of a third party. All right, so I can send money to my friend directly without needing a third party. All right, so what now happened was that when people started seeing that it was not actually possible at that time to trade without a third party because the systems were not fully stable. That is why the crypto enthusiasts started bringing up what we call cryptocurrency exchanges. So the exchanges now serve as the marketplace, whereby people can come to the marketplace. If you have a cryptocurrency you are selling, you can go to the market and you see someone who is willing to buy, right? So peer-to-peer system of trading is supposed to be the basic way cryptocurrencies are being traded. Now, because the markets have come, there is no way we can do away with the market. So what Binance now brought together, they now brought a system whereby people can still do peer-to-peer trading even in the marketplace, which is on Binance, right? That's how peer-to-peer trading in Binance came to be. Now, let me explain the concept of making money using peer-to-peer, especially for Binance peer-to-peer. Now, the current rate, in fact, let me show you this. Let me use this to explain. They said here, listen to it, he said, to avoid becoming a victim of scammers, never transfer cryptocurrency before actually receiving the payment. Don't believe anyone who claims to be customer support and convinces you to complete the transaction before you receive payment. They are scammers. Once the seller confirms the order and transfer the assets to the buyer, the transaction is considered to be completed and cannot be disputed. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah. Now let me explain something here. This guy is in euro, so let me convert. Let me change the currency here to naira. So it's in euro. I'm going to change it to naira, which is NGN. Yeah. Good. I've changed to naira. It will now go back to naira, right? I was using British British VPN. So now look at what's happening here now. These guys are selling. They are selling what am I buying? BTC. Okay. I said buy USDT, right? So right here there are 5 currencies you can buy. I mean 6: USDT, BTC, BUSD, BNB, ETH, DAI, and NGN. These people are selling. Their rate is 490, right? If you are buying, you buy at 490. Now look at the difference here. Now let's say I want to sell. Have you seen the difference? Hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Did you just see the difference of what happened now? So if you are buying at 490. If you are selling at 510. If you buy $1 worth of Bitcoin here or USDT here, you would make, if you buy it and sell it, you make automatically, I think 20 Naira, right? Now imagine when you are buying in large quantity. You buy like, let's say $100,000. You are making 20 Naira per dollar, right? So in $100,000, you have made 20 times 100,000 is, I'm not good at mathematics. Please, someone should calculate that for me. So if you are making 20 Naira per dollar, I think 100,000 Naira is too much. Let's use something like maybe $1,000. So if you make 20 Naira per dollar times $1,000, what you have made in that trade is 20,000 Naira. So this is a cool and easy way that people make money here on Binance without necessarily going elsewhere. That's one. Secondly, there are people that do peer-to-peer exchanges on several platforms: WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter. I don't know about Twitter though, but I know about WhatsApp exchanges. I know about Telegram exchanges. Those guys, they buy from you at, right now that the rate is buying rate is 490, but they can buy from you at, let's say, 460, 470, right? They buy at 460, 470, 480. Yeah, some people buy at 480, 485, right? And it depends on your volume, right? And then they'll come here to Binance and sell at 500, 510, 520, 530. So that's one of the basic ways to make money using peer-to-peer trading. So the question now is, how do you start, right? How do you start? First of all, number one, you need to have capital, okay? You need to have capital that you'll be able to transfer and transact easily, all right? So you need to have capital, which is very important. Secondly, you need to have cash flow. Let me explain what I mean by cash flow. So for instance, now, some people's banks are always having issues, right? Their banks are always giving them issues maybe when they don't do transfer, because when you are doing this kind of trade, you need to be fast in moving cash. So you cannot be using student accounts for these kinds of transactions, because sometimes someone might come and say he wants to buy like $5,000 worth of BTC, right? You know that you might not have the money, but you might not have the BTC at that particular time, but you can buy somewhere else immediately and send to the person. So you need fast cash flow, right? And then, of course, number three, you need the volume. The volume is in the people. You need to have people who are always willing to sell. How many of you have seen those guys on WhatsApp? They'll say buying now. They'll say Cash App, BTC, USDT, Ethereum. You've seen those guys, bah? Okay, this is one of the two things they do, right? One of them is here. They buy from you and they come on Binance and other places and sell and make money, right? The amount of money they make is dependent on the volume. So the higher the volume, the higher the money they make, and the better the transactions they have, right? That's number one. Secondly, there are people who are full-blown OTC traders, right? So they don't even need to come to Binance. The same thing we can do on Binance. They have Chinese OTC traders that they deal directly with, who gives them better rates than they have here on Binance. So I told you that was one of two things they do. They either buy from you at a cheaper rate, come on Binance and sell, or they buy from you at a cheaper rate and sell to the Chinese guys. Now, the thing is that the Chinese guys are the head of anything OTC. They buy anything buyable, and they have the funds, right? So they are like, I think they are the head of they are the largest market when it comes to OTC trading. All right. So that's how to this is how to make money online on Binance using peer-to-peer trading. Right? I said number one, you must have capital. Number two, you must have cash flow, and number three, you must have the volume. The volume is in the people, right? The more people you trade with, the more the volume you have. The more transactions you run per day, the more transactions you run per day, the more your income. All right. So that's that about that. Let's go over to the Express. So in Express, it's fast transaction, right? Fast transaction, but you are not actually trading with other people. You are trading with Binance. Okay. So now I want to buy. If I'm buying, as you can see here, how many of you can see my screen here? Let me check, guys. If you can see my screen where I am rotating my mouse, the reference price. What are you seeing? What's the reference price here? Hello, what's the reference price? Can you see it? I can, but how did you get there? Okay, let me go back. It's 491. Okay, I clicked on this market. No, not market, sorry, trade. I clicked on trades, right? The drop down below trades, the last one is peer-to-peer, P2P, right? Now I clicked on that P2P. Under P2P, there is P2P and there is Express. P2P, like I told you, is where you buy and sell from other people, right? You buy and sell from other people. Here you can do, now let me explain this better if I go. You can see the amount they have. This guy has 87 USDT. This is limit. This one has 250. This is limit. You can do bank transfer. You can do bank transfer. This one you can do transfer with special coins, right? So these are how to do it. And then you can set order here, buy USDT, and then you do. I've not done my KYC, so I don't do this one, right? You must have to do KYC and stuff like that. Yeah. So now, secondly, I was saying is either you do this or you click on Express. Express is like a stable amount, right? A stable amount that is fixed by Binance, whereby people buy or sell. Let me click on it right now. Now I've clicked on Express. So as you can see here, Express has its own stable amount. If you are buying, right, you are buying at 490, 491 now. And if you are selling at 510. So there is always a gap between the amount you are buying and the amount you are selling. Do you understand this? All right, beautiful, beautiful. So I think I've been able to explain that. It was clear, it was very clear. So how many of you want to start doing peer-to-peer trading? Okay. I'm going to entertain questions right now. Let me entertain questions. What questions do you have concerning peer-to-peer? I really want our classes to be simple, concise, short, and then very explanatory. So what questions do you have when it comes to peer-to-peer trading? Tomorrow's class will not hold because we are having a free webinar tomorrow by 8 p.m., right? Tomorrow's class will not hold. The free webinar is, let me tell you what I think everyone should attend that webinar because it's going to be very explosive. It's going to be very, very, very explosive. The free webinar is going to be about how to become a millionaire using your skills, right? We're going to be teaching two different things. 5 businesses you can venture into right from your home. And secondly, we're going to talk about the new business trends for 2021 and how you can position yourself effectively for them. I'm prepared for that training. So because of that training, our training tomorrow will not hold, but subsequently, okay. I dropped yesterday's replay today in the afternoon. I was on transit. I dropped yesterday's replay on the group chat. Okay, what I'll do is I'll still drop it again, and then today's replay. Are we even recording this class? Okay, thank God it's being recorded. All right, so I'm gonna drop the recording tomorrow of today's class. In fact, I'm gonna do it this night. Yeah, I'm gonna do this night so that we'll not have any issues. So we can be asking our questions and we'll be going. Yeah. All right. So next question. We have less than 5 minutes to go. So if you have questions for previous classes, if you have questions for previous classes, I'll still answer them. If you have questions for now, if you have questions that you think you need to ask me here, right? I'm open to answer all of them, right? But today's class was basically about peer-to-peer, right? Peer-to-peer, how to make money using Binance peer-to-peer. So you should understand that. Wait, did you understand the peer-to-peer I just explained right now? I have 11 people on this chart. So if you understand it, if you understood it, type I understand. If you did not, type I do not understand. Yes, Mr. Okafor is asking, so the buy rate is less than this. Of course, now they understand that you'd always have to make profit. So you need to buy low and sell high, right? Yeah, you need to always buy low and sell high. Yeah. There's something I missed out. So in this express, the difference between peer-to-peer here, P2P here, and express, right? Between P2P here and express here is that in express, if you are selling, right? If you are selling, the money will be sent to you. The money will be sent to you to your Binance account in form of NGN. While in peer-to-peer, if you are selling, the person that is buying will send the money direct to your bank account. Do you understand? They'll send the money directly to your bank account. So that's the two different. Mr. Israel said, I tried sending BNB from my Roku wallet to my Binance and it did not go. Please, what could have been the problem? Was the transaction successful or did it fail? If it failed, yes, there's NGN on Binance. Let me show you my wallet. I got airdrop of 2,000 Naira. I got airdrop of 2,000 Naira on Binance. Yeah, let me show you. Where is the Naira? Okay, I have to show balance. See it here. Fiat. See, I have airdrop of 2,700 Naira. So if you want to cash out here, you have to click on withdraw, right? Withdraw, you now have to put your bank details. So I'm withdrawing fiat now. You see, fiat withdrawal is different. So bank transfer, cash transfer. So I click on cash transfer, and then of course I would have to do what's it called? Okay, yeah, I'll click on cash transfer, then we'll now run the whole system. Yeah. So he said, why do people bother with peer-to-peer when buying instead of just using Express? Okay, now this is the reason. I like this question. Let me show you the reason, Bar. Let me show you the reason. This is the reason. Now, remember, in Express here, oh God, in Express here, the buying rate is what? Let's check together. If you are buying at 491, right? But look at peer-to-peer. In peer-to-peer, if you are buying, you can bargain. You can do something like, see now, if we keep going down, right? If we keep going down, you'll be seeing Let's go to the last guy here. Okay, this one is high, 520. Okay, in peer-to-peer, you can bargain the price, right? You can say, no, I don't want to do 491. I want to do 485. You know, I want to do this one. I want to do this one. You understand? So it gives you, people like to make choices for themselves, right? People like to make choices for themselves. That's why they do this, right? And then, okay, Chinya is asking, I thought there is no more bank transfer. Yes, there is no bank transfer, but there is no bank transfer directly from Binance. Yeah, you got it. There's no bank transfer directly from Binance. So what you do is, if you want to get from bank, you either do peer-to-peer or you do cash withdrawal. When you do cash withdrawal, they send you a voucher. I think, yeah, they send a voucher or something like that you can now cash out. So it's not really like, yeah, they're sending to your bank directly. The process is still complicated, right? So when people want to withdraw from Binance and get cash, what they always do is they either do peer-to-peer or they send from Binance to WhatsApp peer-to-peer people, and then those guys fund it. For me now, I buy BTC, I buy Ethereum, I buy USDT. Some guys will come to me and they say they want to sell $100 USDT. I tell them, okay, here is my Trust Wallet account details. They'll send it to me on Trust Wallet, and then I pay them in Naira. So that's how that ecosystem works. Do you understand? Okay. Chinri, do you understand me? All right, beautiful. So ladies and gentlemen, it's already 9 p.m. I hope I've been able to make this class as short as you like it. Right? I made it as short as you like it. So thank you guys so much. Unais was asking for tomorrow's class. Am I going to drop the link? Yes, I'll drop the link on 2 places, my status and also the group, right? Ferdinand, I'll take your question before we go. He says, what's the difference between Luno and Binance? Now, Luno is a non-custodian wallet, right? In the sense that it is not decentralized. It's a system whereby, because most people don't know how to create the real cryptocurrency wallet and stuff, they created a system whereby they can serve you, make it easy for you to enter into the blockchain space without bothering yourself about all those private keys and stuff. And because they offer you the service, they charge you a little fee. That's what Luno is. Meanwhile, Binance is a full ecosystem that comprises of exchange, staking, farming, and the other derivatives on Binance. I hope I've been able to answer your question correctly. Okay, no, we really want to make it though. They are really oppressing us, so please teach us. Oh my God, don't worry, you will learn. So guys, thank you so much, everyone. I am so grateful to have each and every one of you here. I'll see you I'll see you in tomorrow's class. Don't miss it. The class again is how to be a millionaire using your skills. We're going to treat in 2 different things. 5 businesses you can venture into right from your home. And secondly is new business trends and how to position yourself effectively for them. Remember, till we all win, we are all a work in progress. Do have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, and God bless you. The time is 8 p.m. Good night, everyone.